Look, I think this is my favorite King Ranch we've driven. Stepping inside, I was not expecting how luxurious this feels.
Hey Gearheads, and welcome to Garage Talk. I'm Corey.
I'm Holly.
Back there is Tucker.
Yep, that's me.
And we are finally sitting in the updated, brand new, really, 2025 Ford Expedition. This time we are in a King Ranch version.
Ooh.
And in this video, we'll tell you how this big 3-row SUV from Ford fits our family of 3.
Wait a minute. If you said this was a ranch version, doesn't it belong on a farm?
This is the King Ranch edition, inspired by the King Ranch here in Texas. But I'm sure we'll talk about that in a little bit. Holly, what are your thoughts on this new 2025 version? Because the last time we were in an Expedition was the first time we were in an Expedition. It was a 21 or something like that, and we really loved it. There've been some big changes. We'll start outside. What are your thoughts?
Well, she's big. There's been some big changes.
It's essentially the same size as the last one we drove. It's simply a very heavily revised version of the vehicle that we've fallen in love with, that we've recommended to many of our friends. But visually, some of the changes they made up front really emphasize how big it is.
She's big. And I know that we aren't huge fans of black cars for multiple reasons, but man, is this nice, sleek, and pretty in this black color. Yes. So I feel like there's just a few, I mean, it's all black.
But there are some bronze accents because, again, you're in the King Ranch.
You're in the King Ranch, yes. But I feel like it looks pretty, like it's going to have mass appeal.
Yes.
They haven't done anything too crazy with the design.
Most of the changes are to gain more appeal. Like I said, the changes up front really give it a more blocky, strong, tough appearance. We've got new updated wheel sizes across the board. We've got bronze wheels on this one to go with all the bronze King Ranch accents. But generally speaking, it's the same bones as the vehicle we told some of our friends to buy that they've got a family of 5 and they pile all their kids inside theirs. But they've got the longer version, the Max.
I can't even imagine driving a Max.
Well,
after driving this one around.
We drove the Chevy Suburban across Texas. That's the
and it felt like a boat.
Okay. What about the inside here of this one?
Look, I think this is my favorite King Ranch we've driven.
We have driven a King Ranch F-150.
I like this one better.
Yeah?
Yeah. Stepping inside, this, I know King Ranch, I know blah, blah, blah. I was not expecting how luxurious this feels. So, we talked about the Suburban, and we've driven the Suburban. One of my coworkers has a Suburban that I've road tripped with. I like the Suburban. This feels so much more luxurious than that.
What is it particularly? Because we have a lot of screens, and I know how you feel about screens.
I know. We'll talk about technology later. But first, I love the design of the dashboard. It does have a lot of screens, and it feels like getting into a cockpit almost. But I love the brown leather. I love the wood accents, which is this real or not real? Okay. Classic. I didn't think it was real, but also I was like, I don't know, King Ranch. So you've got the wood accents on the door, and then you've got the lighter brown in here. You've got I don't know if it is a speaker all the way around, but I was like, I think it is. It looks like one.
The Bang & Olufsen sound system.
I'm not going to try to say it. But yeah, it just screams luxury in here.
And then we've got all the King Ranch accents, the logo here on our seat backs. It repeats over and over and over and over and over and over and over again on the door sills.
I guess no massage seats, huh?
No, I've been looking around for that as well. You've spent more time in this one than I have. I just got back into town, so.
Yeah, but you know I don't play around with buttons too terribly much.
I have experienced at car shows, the new Expedition. This is the first time I've ever been in one in motion. Right now on camera. So, yes.
Well, I'll enlighten you on a few things when we talk about driving impressions later.
And then we've got some unique storage options. I know you like to talk storage options. So, fairly large center console here with tiered storage, which is nice. We've got a big cargo covered compartment right here, which is nice. Cup holders, big door pockets on the sides, but the coolest feature that they stole from Chevrolet is the moving center console. So now we've got a Ford Motor Company branded rubberized area where we can put purses, we can put bags, we can put snacks, we can put whatever we need or want up here. Tucker's got better access to the tablet holder and to cup holders back here. So, yeah. How's that tablet holder working for you back there, T-Man?
Great.
You could be watching a show right now if I had one on there, right?
Right.
Yeah. But we'll go ahead and power slide this forward.
Yeah, and I also like that I know we've got our phones doing funky things, but I like that the charger is here on the side, so it's not really taking up any space in your console, too.
Yeah. Chevy's really bad about taking up all the storage space.
All the space.
With their wireless charger placements, but we're gonna have to take a short break from that because we've made it very quickly to our historic Brick Street.
We hit all the red lights right.
Yeah, the wobbly head test. So Tucker, you've been riding around with Mommy. We're on the Brick Streets now. How's your wobbly head back there?
It's pretty smooth.
Ooh.
Pretty smooth. Holly?
This is really smooth.
Yeah.
Tucker and I have experienced that.
Yeah.
A little bit bouncy when you hit a bump. It feels like it's like
rocking you.
Yeah.
Well, you know they make the Bronco, this fucking Bronco.
Yeah, that is how it feels every once in a while, right, Tucker? How was it earlier? What happened earlier when we hit that one bump?
Oh, I almost fell out of my seat.
See, look.
Yeah, okay.
And twice in this, we've had stuff in the back, and we've hit a bump that was not necessarily, see how it's like, not necessarily a huge bump, and all the stuff in the back went kabunk.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that was dramatic.
Again, this is my first time in one in motion, so I don't have too much to weigh in. You'll have to go watch my solo review for my full thoughts, but I'd say it rides like a body-on-frame truck, which is nice.
Rides like this. If you hit the bumps. Other than that, like the little bumps with the brick streets, you couldn't hardly feel the bricks. It was just kind of like the bigger bumps. You're like,
when you're going over something.
A little floaty, not really floaty. It's like, I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Well, Tucker, while we're talking to you back there, how's your space?
It's pretty nice.
Yeah, you got plenty of room. It's a far cry from some of the vehicles we've been in lately where you've been cramped back there.
Yeah.
Are there some features you like back in the back?
Well, they have made me mind blown with the handle to open the door inside, because it's not like normal cars. It's more like when you have to pull towards you.
Yeah, and it's kind of a hidden door handle. Pretty cool feature.
Yeah, and the new Jeep that we reviewed at the State Fair of Texas. I was also mind blown with how you opened the doors with that one too, because you had to push a button, which is very nice, and it just opens for you.
They're getting very creative with all the different door handles on modern vehicles, but we've got plenty of space back there. And how many rows do we have in this one, T-Man?
3.
Which you love 3-row vehicles, right? So plenty of space. What do you think we need to talk about now?
Putting in my child safety seat.
And I'll actually climb in both rows back there and show you some unique cargo situations in the way back that Ford has thought about to really bring this in line with vehicles like Range Rover. Before I bring in Tucker's Graco Extend-to-Fit child safety seat, I do want to show you what the back 2 rows are like for adults and this adult size 3-row SUV. You can see, yes, we have already addressed captain's chairs here in the 2nd row, but we do have a 3rd row that we can get to with the push of a button. That does get that seat up and out of the way, that even if Tucker's child seat was installed here, I would still be able to climb back in the back, which I guess I can show you here in a moment. I do have a handle here on the back of the, I guess, C-pillar, if you will, just to climb into the back seat. Now, we do have a 40-20-40 split seat back, but a 60-40 seat bottom, which we will talk about here shortly. But yes, 3 across seating back here. We do have lower latches on the outboard seats that you can even see for yourself right now, something that we'll talk about later when we're talking about the 2nd row. We do have headrests all the way across, something Chevy Tahoe does not give you in the center section. And you can power fold those headrests down for better visibility from the rearview mirror with a button right above the rearview mirror. Our center seatbelt does store up in the ceiling, giving you a better rear cargo storage situation with the seats folded flat. As we come to the seats here, you can see I have nice chair-like seating position, and we'll go ahead and pull Tucker's seat down, and I guess that's not going to slide back, so we will slide over here to the passenger side and me at 5'10" with this seat all the way back, with my seat that I'm currently sitting in all the way up. It is still comfortable. I could ride back here, no problem, but I can also power recline, which is where this side is sitting. So it is just a little bit further back, giving you a little bit more comfort back here. So you can see we do have recline on both sides. We have 2 cup holders, 2 USB-C ports back here in the way back, which is of course echoed over here. So 4 USB-C ports for 2 seats or 3 seats, however you want to see it, back here in the back. And then there is this nylon strap here that does allow you to fold down this center section, which is very nice. It allows me to get some items back here in the back if I need it. It does provide a little bit of an armrest, and it does give you different storage options back in the way back. When I want to get out, I can simply push that button or pull that strap, but pushing that button gives me the most wide exit that I could imagine, and it does allow me to step nicely out of the vehicle and get in and out very easily. Now, I won't be putting Tucker's child seat back here, but yes, it is fairly easy to do. We do have top tethers all the way across, which is nice. Now, putting this back down into place, it won't slide back, but we do have the handle to slide it back right there. And then again, a B-pillar mounted handle and running boards makes it very easy to get into the back seat here. We have 2 tiered storage, though this one is a little bit lower. Then we have 2 USB-C ports right here, which is nice, and that is on both front seats. So again, lots of USB-C power in this vehicle. We have a tablet holder that is very nice, providing rear seat entertainment that you can take with you on the go. 2 cup holders back here, which are the only cup holders. I feel like Ford could have made this into a cup holder, which would have been nice, but because of the power slide function of the center console, I do have good access to now. I even have a better view of the screen. I have nice controls of the tri-zone climate control, all of which is very nice. And if I look way down here, I do have household style plug if I need additional power, all of which is very welcome. And then, yes, I can power slide that back. It works really nicely. And then we do have these very wide armrests for both of these seats, which is nice. Manually reclining seats, which get very comfortable, all of which I really like back here a lot. Ceiling mounted air vents, which you know we like in family vehicles, and a nice view of the panoramic roof. Now, I will climb out and grab Tucker's Graco Extend-A-Fit child safety seat. This is the same one he rode in when he was rearward facing, which is where we are going to start off here with a rear facing car seat. And you can see no need to move that front seat forward. I have plenty of space in all 3 rows as the vehicle is originally configured. Yes, I am very comfortable at 5'10" in all 3 rows with the seats in this position, and can very comfortably put a rear-facing car seat in just fine. But this is where I have a little bit of an issue with the Expedition, and that is putting a child seat in just in general, because I'm going to go ahead and show you the lower latch points are tucked really high up underneath the seat back here, and that is because of how these seats fold. We'll show you that when we go back to the rear cargo compartment, but it makes getting to them a little bit difficult. You have to manhandle this thick, tough King Ranch leather up out of the way in order to get to them. But I guess if you know that, it's not too bad, but it is kind of a sticky situation trying to put those in. But I can tighten it down very nicely. I can adjust the seat back to match the seat back here, and then by pressing that button, I can move the seat forward and actually see my top tether situation and tighten the top tether down. Now, I have a relatively firm corner here, but I am squishing the seating material just a little bit in order to get this in place. Just thought I'd bring that to your attention. But there, and again, this does slide forward and back, which is very nice. Now, coming to the rear cargo compartment, there is a lot going on back here. I'm very glad I am hands-free, because underneath the I in Expedition, we have a button to open the upper portion of the tailgate, which gives us access to our tray table back here. But you can see we do have a lower section a la Range Rover. Very nice. So if you have groceries back here and a steep driveway, as we do, you don't want everything rolling out when you open the hatch. Voila! Here you go. You would have a lower tailgate section, which is very nice. It says Expedition here. We do have some cup holders, if you will, right there, which I guess is nice, but it does open up nicely for you. We do have this tray in place. It does hold up to 35 pounds, but it does make the most of the vertical space, because the Chevy Tahoe does have more horizontal space back behind the third row of seats. So just making the most of this cargo area. It holds up to 35 pounds, but it has a few tricks up its sleeve. In fact, it can flip and become a seat for you to very comfortably sit and rest back here, which I really like. So you can root on your team from your tailgate, but that is not the end of it, because you can lift this up, and I'll go ahead and show you. We do have some fold out legs. And now we have tiered tabletop storage back here, so you can serve food from the back of your Expedition. And I'll go ahead and flip this back into place and show you that we do in fact have lots of power options. 2 more USB-C, a 12-volt cigarette lighter style outlet, and a 120-volt 3-prong household style plug right there, all of which is very nice. Now, what if you don't want this tray in place? Ford has thought of that as well, so you can simply lift it up out of the way. You can fold all of these up out of the way as well. And then underneath the floor here, we do have some additional storage, but not much. Some hard plastic as well, so don't put anything back here that will rattle. But we do have, if you put it in correctly, a storage slot for this tray where you can completely hide its existence. Now I've got a wide open rear cargo section, which is very nice. We do have a light button back here for our tailgate lighting, so I'll go ahead and turn those on. They're adjustable lights, so again, if you're serving food, having a tailgate back here, it starts to get dark on you, which it does earlier this time of year, you have a button right there for that. And then we have all of our power fold seats. So you can see power releasing headrest and the seat power folds. We get the same over here on the passenger side. It is, again, a 60/40 power fold, but we can do it all at once right there. The second row seats also power fold. I can't put Tucker's down because his child seat's in place, but they do not come back up by themselves. The third row does, and that center button makes it go all as one, which does make this whole process, even though the seats themselves are a little slow, a little bit quicker. And then I can close the rear by either pushing this button or this button. This will simply close the lower section. This button, if the lower section is open, closes both. Hey Gearheads, quick break from the video because I want to tell you about something that has genuinely been a game changer for me and my family, and that is Crowd Health. Right now, you know we are smack in the middle of U.S. health insurance open enrollment season. You know how dealing with the traditional health insurance can feel like trying to wrench on a rusty bolt that just won't budge. Yeah, Crowd Health is the exact opposite of that. With Crowd Health, you're basically treated as a self-pay patient. And here's the thing most people don't realize. Most doctors actually prefer self-pay patients. You get transparent pricing, no network hoops to jump through, and you can go to the providers you want. No in-network only nonsense. It's also way less expensive than traditional health insurance. Instead of your money disappearing into some giant corporate black hole, your monthly contribution goes towards helping healthy people stay healthy. It's a totally different model, and honestly, it just makes sense. Plus, there are no long-term contracts, which we love, and if it's not for you, you're not locked in. If you want to sign up, you can use our code GarageTalk via the link down in the description below. Check it out. Let them know GT Garage Talk sent you. Definitely use that code in your checkout process. Huge thanks to Crowd Health for changing our family's health insurance situation. Plenty of room all the way around for tons of people, which is to be expected in a vehicle of this size and stature. And then I mentioned Range Rover earlier. We've got the split tailgate like a Range Rover. What are your thoughts on that?
I really like it.
Yeah.
I didn't know that it was split till I opened it, and then I'm like, oh.
It's got a little flap that comes down.
So it was a little, because we've packed for travel, and I was a little bit like ready to catch things falling out. But
yeah, with our steep driveway, like there have been times where cans from the grocery store go rolling out because we go up the hill and they shift in flight. And yeah, not a problem here.
Not a problem here. Let me talk about another convenience feature.
Okay.
Can you guess?
Is it the cameras
when
you put the blinkers on?
Nope.
What is it?
The step.
Oh, yeah.
But I do like the cameras too.
Yeah, like when you open the door, literally, the step just goes down while you're opening the door. That is so cool.
Made it very easy for both my shorties to get in.
One thing I do wish it had is, since it is so big, are the pedals that come to your feet.
Yeah.
Instead of having to. Since we've moved up front, do we want to talk about technology?
I mean, yes.
It's confusing.
Okay.
Which, this is fine.
Yeah.
This is fine.
Yeah.
What's going on with the steering wheel technology here?
So
there's no buttons. There's two.
When you push the buttons, it gives you a display on the screen of what the buttons do, and you can slide for volume.
I don't like it.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
Another thing up there, I bet you don't like: Blue Cruise, hands-free cruise control.
I have not even. This may shock you. I have not even utilized it.
Does not shock me.
Yeah.
But you and I are about to take this on a road trip. I will be using it.
I'll allow it.
Yeah.
But yes, so dual screens, you can control what is up on that screen through this screen here. There's lots of different things that you can put on there, including the weather, which now we have Tyler's weather. It's cold. We can do fuel economy. We can do off-road status. So you can see your off-road stuff. You can see towing status, tire pressure. You can see what you're listening to up there. So there's kinds of lots of stuff that you can put up there, but I'm just going to put our fuel economy back up there.
This car would be anything I ever wanted except having that button for the handle.
Yeah.
To open the door.
Yeah.
And it having a TV. Those are the only things.
You wish it had a TV in it?
Yes.
Well, you do have some USB-C power ports on the backs of our seats, so you could bring a tablet and just have your TV with you at all times.
Mm-hmm.
So that is convenient. We've got Apple CarPlay, wireless Apple CarPlay on this very large screen down here. Very crisp, very clear, very bright. They've really upped the screens here. Tri-zone climate control. We have heated and ventilated seats. Tucker in the second row, he has heated seats. Excuse me. We've got your favorite quick access camera buttons, good 360 cameras to go with the blind spot cameras we were talking about earlier. So that is a cool feature that I am glad more automakers are putting in vehicles. When you put the blinker on, you get a little visual display from the cameras that are already on the vehicle. You're just making the most of it.
Yeah.
While we're talking about cameras, what's visibility like out of this big beast?
Yeah, I haven't had any problems with visibility.
Yeah. I've always really liked the Expedition. It's why we've recommended it to so many friends. The visibility, because they do big windows. It is a clean line going down the side of the vehicle. So the window line stays the same, and lots of glass in this one to be able to see out of. And they've only made it better with the cameras.
With the cameras, yeah.
So,
yeah.
All right. You've been holding out on me, talking about how it drives, the power and stuff. We already know it bucks like a Bronco, but actual driving around town, power, steering feel, what has that been like?
Well, I certainly feel big and powerful driving it around. Right, Tucker. So I have it as far as power delivery. That's been pretty good. I haven't had any problems like getting it up to speed. Now, braking does feel like it takes...
Like it's a big beast?
Like it's a big beast. It's going to take a minute for it to come to a stop once it gets going and the momentum moving forward, because it does feel like a heavy car. The only other thing is, you would have to get, if you're not used to driving a car this big, you would have to get used to driving it. There's been a few, so most of my driving is popping in and around town, school pickup lines, etc. So there's been a couple of instances where I have felt like I'm too big to fit.
Yeah.
Well, when you're moving around in those situations, is the steering heavy or is it easy to maneuver? It's just a big vehicle.
It's easy to maneuver. It's just a longer and bigger vehicle than I'm used to. Okay. So, but it's easy to get in there, and then you use the videos and stuff like that. But the cameras, not the video. But so I haven't had problems maneuvering it. It's just being aware of my size.
Talking about things that you don't use, there is a button right here where it will park itself, given all the sensors and technology built into it. So, in theory, you don't have to worry about that. You can just let the car worry about that. In theory.
If you want to give over controls to a robot.
It's true. To the Ford engineers who programmed the robot. All right. So, good on size, good on style, really good on interior style. You feel very high class in this one, right? I feel very high class. Tucker likes it back there. He's got plenty of room. He loves that there's a 3-row. There are entertainment options galore. I really like the no built-in screens on the back of seats, because I feel like it's just more things to break with the car and to age, whereas if you have a tablet and things like this tablet holder, well, that allows you to upgrade that stuff as needed. And you can take it with you, and it's just more functional.
Yeah, and I'm not a huge fan of the way that the cameras that are mounted in look. Yeah.
Just kind of looks chunky, and so this is a good alternative. Yeah. Are we ready to talk fuel economy and then price?
Womp womp.
So fuel economy on this model, it is using the EcoBoost 3.5 liter twin turbo V6, 15 city, 22 highway, 18 combined.
That's
just since we left.
As bad as I thought.
Since we left, because I reset it before we left, we're getting 12.3, but it is steadily climbing.
Yeah, because I'm a great, efficient driver.
So there is that. It's on the pricier side. I wish they wouldn't have given up the V8 because we're still getting V8 level fuel economy, but it's got more torque, more power. This is the engine they're putting in everything now.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I can live with it. Care to guess the price?
I wish it was a hybrid.
It's true.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
The price. Ooh. Hey, you know what we didn't talk about is there's no head-up display, but that's kind of like a head-up display, huh?
That is the point of putting it so far
Interesting.
forward.
I'm trying to decide if I like that better. No massage seats.
No.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 83.
Very close. If we were on Price is Right, you'd probably be going home with this one. 85,650.
All right.
That's not even close. See? Guessed in the 30s.
No, she said 83.
I said 83.
No, I thought you said...
And it was 85. She was
I thought
only...
you said 39.
No, she was only $2,000 off.
If this was 39, we'd be taking it.
Oh, wow. I mean, at that price, it's a good value. But at 85, how do you feel about it?
I wish it had massage seats at 85.
Yeah. I think that is...
And it doesn't have ventilated seats, right? Only
does.
heated?
No, it does.
Oh, okay. I thought it only had heated.
Nope.
But okay. I take it back.
Yeah.
And I was trying to find the heated steering wheel earlier. Now
Yeah.
I know.
The weather's gotten cool enough that we're using both features.
Both features. Now I don't need it, but
Depending on the time of day. So, you like it well enough?
I like it. I mean, I think there's a lot of people who won't even bat an eye at the 85 for this. It's a great SUV.
All right. Now that you know the price, the fuel economy, and such, what are your top 5 favorite features for moms?
1, the tailgate table is amazing.
So many different features and functions. There's table, a backrest. So cool.
That's very cool. Number 2, heated and ventilated seats. Of course, that's a win. Number 3, 3 rows for adults, fitting comfortably.
All 3 rows.
All 3 rows.
Very convenient.
4, easy access 3rd row, even with a child seat in place.
And we love that.
We love that. And number 5, storage options. All kinds of storage options. You've got the console, you've got the split tailgate. It's just a lot of versatility in this one.
Yeah, can't beat versatility in a family vehicle.
Yep. You know what else is missing out of here?
What?
Gloss black. I mean, you got some gloss black right here, but other than that,
yep. Well, there you have it. If you want to see more from Holly, some behind the scenes stuff, go check her out on Facebook and Instagram at Female Consumer. You can go check out Tucker's YouTube channel at Tucker's Talk, where we've got fun stuff from scary zoo Halloween videos to animals to auto shows and the like there. Whatever Tucker's interested in, you can go check that out. It is at Tucker's Talk, all one word, on YouTube. Find all things GT Garage Talk at GT Garage Talk, Facebook, Instagram, X, TikTok, Threads, YouTube, again, all at GT Garage Talk, or you can go to gtgaragetalk.com. But as for us, in the 2025 Ford Expedition King Ranch, we're going to ride off in luxury in this one. Until next time, gearheads. Bye.
Bye.
Beep, 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 beep. Whoa! Daddy, no,